The Gex Trilogy, which at one point was on the N64, and then also on the PlayStation, much like how Mega Man Legends was. They're redoing the Gex Trilogy, and they're going to release it on just about every console, including Steam. So that's a good way to start this off. Lunar's top picks for games that should be on Steam. And this one soon will be, in some point 2024. Gex 1, Gex 2, Enter the Gecko, and Gex 3, Deep Cover Gecko. I may have missed the order on those two. I will say this. No censorship. I don't want anything censored in the original games. I want the original games just as always. Or that, like I said, Gex was an awesome... Though Gex 1 was more like the original Rayman games, but Gex 2 and 3 were more like Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. But a lot of the jokes are corny, but they were good. So I don't want anything from the Gex Trilogy censored or edited to try to make it like, oh, it's just like the way it was originally. That's not suitable for modern times. No. I want the original game. I want the same game I was able to enjoy when I was a kid. Now, I'm okay with the graphics looking better. But don't take anything away. Now, if you want to add new levels or new jokes and stuff, that's cool too. New music, new art, new features, that's great. But I don't want you to take anything away from what we had. Though I will say other things that should probably come to Steam. Brave Fencer Musashi. I don't really like Brave Fencer Musashi 2. Samurai Legend Musashi. But the original Brave Fencer Musashi PlayStation actually is like the best game for the original PlayStation. And of course on PS2, certain games like Dot Hack Infection are great. Dragon Quest VIII. Shining Force EXA, which is like the fifth Shining Force. Like, honestly, the two best Shining Forces are Shining Force 1 and Shining Force, I think, EXA-S5, which is a PS2, and it's one of the best games on a PS2. It's got a great story and everything. And of course, Mega Man Legends was the same. It was on N64 and then PlayStation. I still want, and also Mega Man Legends is not on Steam. That'd be good if it was. I still want Mega Man Legends 3. And I actually want a Brave Fencer Musashi 3. Then again, neither of the old Brave Fencer Musashis are on Steam either. Then again, there's other games I can say. While Dragon Spirit, the new Legend, you can get through the Namco Museum, though it's normally on sale for $20. It's not worth spending that much. There's 10 games in there. It's not worth $20. Dragon Spirit, the new Legend, is one of those 10 games. And honestly, that's the main reason why I suggest buying it. Now, of course, the other games aren't bad. I just like Dragon Spirit, the new Legend, better. It's actually the best game for the NES. So that'd be cool. But I would say this. Put Namco Museum on your wish list and just wait for it to be 75% off. Then pick it up. It's worth that much. Pick it for $5. You get Dragon Spirit and 9 other games. Then again, I remember other like Nintendo games, like the old school Legend of Zelda's, Castlevania 2, Swords and Serpents, Metroid, Kirby. Those would be cool to be on Steam. And of course, Robo Warrior, the second best game ever made for the NES, also came out in 1987 by the Gecko, or the Japanese Leisure Company, which I don't even think that company even exists anymore. But it's a great game, and of course it has an amazing soundtrack. And me running out of breath trying to talk. I'm even taking an inhaler daily, and I'm still out of breath all the time. Oh, fudge. But Robo Warrior, great game. I don't know. And of course, Dragon Spirit: The Legend, even though it's on the Namco collection, it's a Bandai game. Of course, the Mario games are great, but those aren't available on Steam. Super Mario World was an awesome game. Actually, you know what, guys? If there's any games, of course, games like the original Super Mario or Super Mario 3 would be a lot of fun. But more so, there's a game like Super Mario World. Granted, it would be preferable if Super Mario World itself were on Steam, but I don't think Nintendo's ever going to release that on Steam. But if there's like a game like that, suggest it to me. I think that'd be kind of cool. And of course, I'm just trying to go off memory of certain games I've played. Let's start off with me like, hey, here's a game that should be on Steam, but like I'm rolling off everything I can think of off right now. So I don't know if there'd be a part 2 because like I won't leave anything. It's like, oh, why? It's like I'm only having one piece of cake, but that's the entire cake. You guys get the joke. I'm hungry. But anyway, other games, of course, Shining Force 1 was on Sega Genesis, and in some cases Sega Saturn, but Sega-type games, there's the Genesis collection on Steam, which has games like Vector Man and Kid Chameleon, and of course Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, all those great games, tons of fun, amazing games. Honestly, the Sonic series has so many amazing games, but you know what? There's one Sonic game that I don't think is on Steam. And I don't think if it is, it'd be funny if it's on Steam and I have played it for Let's Play and I just don't remember. But yeah, I think I would remember that. It's a great game, a good soundtrack. But Sonic Shuffle, it's like Mario Party, but better. Mario's like, did you just say Sonic's better than me? It's more fun of a game, yes. But, Mario, if you feel bad about that, be available on Steam. I'll play you. And I'll do weird stuff. Like, I'll play Super Mario World normal, then I'll be like, what if I just hold the duck button the whole time? And everyone's like, no one wants to watch that. That'd be boring. And I'm like, why would you want to watch me play it normally? It's just me following in a pit and yelling. Who wants to watch someone play Super Mario World and cuss? Who would want to watch that? Says the man who spent hours watching Proton John and other people like that over a decade ago. Back when Super Mario ROM hacks were made with Lunar magic. But other Sega games, Zero, the Kamikaze Squirrel. That's actually a pretty kick-ass game. It sounds like a weird idea to you guys, because you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. But Zero, the Kamikaze Squirrel. Now, I'm sure there's like quick Let's Plays of it where people beat it in like an hour. If I were to ever Let's Play it, it'd be like 7 hours later of me screaming at it. Powerball. That's like a football type game, but people like suits of armor and stuff. It's an interesting game. I've already played some Space Harrier 2, and can't really think of anything right off the moment. Of course I played Kid Chameleon for Let's Play, but that's I'm talking about games that aren't available on Steam. There's a game like Crash Bandicoot called Jersey Devil, where you're like playing a purple Crash Bandicoot. It's extremely hard. Yeah, I can't really think of much else that I would really recommend. I'm just saying, the Gex Trilogy, I'm looking forward to it. And I don't want anything censored. I don't want any censorship. Also, this is the sound of me spacing out and trying to think. I'm just so tired. I should try to end this in like 10 seconds. But yeah, just saying, Gex Trilogy is going to be awesome. I look forward to playing that, as long as my computer can handle it. And, Brave Fencer Musashi, Mega Man Legends 3, be really awesome. Sonic Shuffle. If you guys could, let me know in the comments what you guys think about all these games, and what games you guys would like to see on Steam, or just in general, if you have any suggestions for games you want me to play, or just cool music you want me to listen to. Later, guys. Hugs.